This week on Kentucky Afield, we're in the woods and in a deer stand looking to fill the freezer on an early season deer hunt.
Here she comes, she may cross right here.
Then, we spend time with world-class turkey callers in southern Kentucky. And this hot weather has us on the boat with bows in our hands.
Get some action now.
It's all next on Kentucky Afield.
Yeah, we got one. Sweet.
Yeah, muskrat?
Yeah.
Good job.
What do you know about that, man? That's a good fish, man.
Nice male smallmouth, healthy, pretty color.
Cody, here. Find us one more good pheasant, Cody.
As biologists, we catch ducks and we place bands on them.
And it's just a really excellent place to see cottonmouths.
I like it.
What do you think?
That was pretty fun.
Hello and welcome to Kentucky Afield. I'm your host, Chad Miles. Join us as we journey the Commonwealth in search of outdoor adventure. If you're like me, the opening weekend of archery season is one of your favorite times of the year, and this year we had excellent weather. Let's take a look back at our first set in the woods this deer season. We're on our second farm we're going to hunt this year, and we don't have any stands out here right now. We've picked a location that's got two really good pinch points where deer are crossing through a fence. This is a location we plan on hunting all year. It's going to take some cleaning out to create some shooting lanes. We're going to set this permanent buddy stand up. It's great for us to video out of. Plenty of deer trails, plenty of sign around here. I think this is a really, really good location. Well, we've just put this stand up. Man, am I excited about what all I can see. This is a massive bedding area. I do believe that we'll catch one coming in. This will be a stand I'm going to stay in fairly late in the morning to catch a deer coming in to bed, because there's beds all over this area out here in front of us. And we can shoot out to 40 yards, so we'll see what happens. I'm pretty happy with it.
Got a doe standing right here about 50 yards to our left. We just have to hope now that we're sitting in that deer's bedroom. She's out there feeding. Hope that after that deer there is done feeding, it'll come right here to bed. Looks like there's two. We got two does feeding across this field to us right here. That first one is a little bigger than the back one, but both of them are at least 2-year-old deer. Deer up here in this field, up in this corner. If they cross the fence, they could come out in front of us, but I'm hoping they'll come back. If they make their way to bed right there as the sun comes up, we should get a shot. Here they come. They're walking down the fence. She may cross right here. Go check it out.
Well, here she is. There was no needing to blood trail this deer. She started out, she was shot about 8 or 10 yards away. And she tried to jump this fence here and couldn't make it the first go, then did get over it. It looks like when she got to here, she decided to try to go under. And that's where she expired. And man, what a hole that broadhead put in this deer. It's a very humane kill. Less than 10 seconds, this deer was on the ground and made it about 10 yards. Very beautiful deer, very glad to have it. You know, in September, as it usually is around our household, the freezer is empty. So we're extremely glad to have this deer. Well, let's get on back and get the truck and get this deer out of here. When deer hunting, nothing is better than a perfect broadside shot. But in a situation like this, where I had a .42 shot, I'm very familiar with my equipment and it was only 15 yards. It can be very effective. Just make sure you know your equipment. You ever wonder what it takes to be a world-class turkey caller? Well, it just so happens that the national champion resides right here in Kentucky. So I'm here with Terry Parton. This is a major undertaking. I'm really surprised with the size of this event you have here at Adair County High School.
It is a labor of love. It has grown every year. This is our 8th year in doing this in the Adair County school system. We're actually using 2 schools this year. We have the high school, we have the elementary school, all dedicated to outdoorsmen.
You've got all kinds of aspects of fishing, including boats, tackle manufacturers, rod and reel manufacturers. I see plenty of stuff for archery. Cabela's is here. You've got a turkey calling competition, a duck calling competition. The list goes on and on and on, doesn't it?
It does, in fact.
Tell you what, you come here and win this turkey calling competition, you're going to beat the best of the best.
That is absolutely true. We have the best of the best here today. Jesse Martin from Mount Sterling, Kentucky was our winner last year in the open calling competition. He went on to Nashville and was the first Kentuckian to ever win the senior division at the Grand National Calling Competition.
I can only imagine as successful as this has been. You guys have done this 8 years. I got a feeling there's going to be a number 9.
There certainly will be. We host this event every year on the first Saturday in August. It's just a great event that families come out to and people from all over.
They're coming here and checking out what Kentucky has to offer. We have a lot of craftsmen here today too, don't we?
We certainly do.
Well, I'll tell you what, I appreciate what you've done. You have to come see it to understand how big this event is. To be in a high school, it doesn't sound like it can be that big, but fantastic event. And I'm gonna go over there and get some tips from these turkey callers. If I'm this close to guys that are that good, I need to pick up a couple tips. So I'm gonna go check that out. Thank you for all your work.
Thank you for having me on.
Well, congratulations, Jesse Martin. You just won again the Kentucky State Open.
Yes, sir. This makes my 10th Kentucky State Championship.
How do you get this good at turkey calling? I mean, is it a lot of time in the woods listening to turkeys?
Oh yeah, it's you listen to turkeys, real turkeys. Take your cameras out of whatever in the woods with you, and you go in the fall of the year, you know, but you got your 2 7-day seasons there, October and December, and you get that's when you get all your real hen talk. You know, springtime's mostly gobbler, and then you're doing all the talking. And you just get all that audio you can, man. Just take it home, listen to it, pick out a hen that you like, and just study it all day, nighttime. I drive to work every morning listening to CDs of real turkeys, you know.
So you're the first from the state of Kentucky, right?
The first person to ever win the Grand Nationals from Kentucky, and there's only 19 Grand National champions.
Tell me, what's the difference between how you call in the woods when you're actually hunting and calling for a competition?
Right, calling in the woods is, you know, you get to be all turkey. It don't matter if you make a little slip here or a bobble there. You know, that's real turkey. Hens never call clean ever. But you get on stage, it's you cannot make a slip. I mean, you make a slip, there goes a point.
Yeah.
And you get wasted on 1 through 20, you got to hit them.
You couldn't bring hen in here and win this competition.
Absolutely not.
That sounds better than real.
Yes.
And I mean, and there's a lot of calling. So obviously, if you did exactly what you're doing here, you'd probably be overcalling a little bit.
Oh,
so
absolutely, yeah.
The calling for a competition and for hunting is definitely different.
Oh, yeah, totally different.
Now, do you use the exact same calls, or do you have competition calls and hunting calls?
It's the exact same calls I make through American Strutter. It's the exact same calls that I use in the woods. Ain't no secrets. I want people to be able to sound as real as they can get.
Congratulations again.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
Now let's check in and see who's catching what and where in this week's fishing report.
In western Kentucky, down at Kentucky and Barkley Lake, it's fall fishing season. So it's that time of year that I like to say rocks and docks. So I'm looking for some rocky shoreline, some stuff that maybe steps off pretty quick into deeper water. That's where those bass are going to be hanging out. And then also around some docks where you've got enough water. It's still kind of sunny out. It's still summery type conditions, and so those bass may seek those docks for a little bit of shade during the day, and so rocks and docks is what I think of. As for crappie, they've all kind of moved back out. Again, that lake level falling has pulled them out to the secondary ledges. Below the dams, still some good catfishing going on. Dip you up some shad. They like the live bait or some cut bait is good for those blue cats. Well, this is Paul Reister, and I hope you find a good day to go fishing.
Hi, this is Kevin Fry with your Eastern Area Fisheries Report. Largemouth bass fishing seeing improved catches of keeper fish in shallow water of upper lake areas. Dewey and Yatesville lakes producing good numbers of 15-inch plus fish in 4 foot or less. In upper lake coves, flats, and main lake channel areas, plastic jerk baits and crankbaits fished erratically working well as bass are after shad. Crappie anglers starting to get some keeper fish shallow. However, most larger fish are still holding at depths of 8 foot or deeper in area lakes. Trolling over flats and into coves with plastic jigs will locate and catch larger fish still at these deeper depths. Buckhorn, Carr, and Fish Trap lakes are producing some decent catches of larger crappie. Also, a few bluegill anglers getting some white bass 15 to 16 inches around edges of brush. They are fishing at 2 to 3 foot at Dewey Lake.
This is Marcy Anderson with the Fishing Report for Southeast Kentucky. On the Cumberland tailwater, anglers are starting to see an increase in catches of larger slot-sized rainbow trout. Spinnerbaits, spoons, and power baits are good options to use. Best catches are happening under low-flow conditions, which have been occurring on the weekends. On Laurel River Lake, hearing that anglers are also having success catching catfish on night crawlers in the main tributaries of the lake. Anglers have been catching walleye in the pre-dawn hours using bottom bouncers. Black bass are still in a summer pattern and are holding in a little bit deeper water right now. Lack of recent rainfall has created good conditions for float trips on area rivers and streams. Check out the Upper Cumberland, Rockcastle, and Southport Kentucky rivers for smallmouth using small crankbaits or spinnerbaits. So good luck and good fishing.
If you've been shooting your bow all year in anticipation of archery season, and now you find that it's too hot, maybe you should try bow fishing. We're literally in the shadows of the city of Louisville. We're gonna do something unique tonight. What are we doing?
We're gonna go bow fishing.
We're gonna bow fish. You know, we hope to get rough fish, drum, invasive carp would be great. But you've been doing this for a while, haven't you?
Yes, sir. I got my first fish when I was 8 years old. It was a gar, probably about that big.
That's the hardest ones to hit. If you hit a gar that big, they're not that very big around. That was a good shot.
Yeah.
You're left-handed, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we got a left-handed bow here. So once you put this on, this is the attachment that you bring the fish back right here. So you have to make sure that this piece is completely up here and free and clear. You don't want it back in here, right?
Yeah, if it's back here, then that can mess up your shot.
Or wrapped around here in any way, shape, or form. You gotta be real careful with that. But essentially, once you draw this back and shoot it, this just free spools your line out, right?
Yes, sir, unless there's a knot in it, and that's not good either.
It's not good.
So.
And then this is your drag system. You just pull this in and you retrieve your line, hopefully with a fish on there, right?
Yes, sir.
You ever stuck this in the bottom?
Just in the bottom of the lake?
Yeah.
Plenty of times. Haven't got a night without doing it.
It's been a year and a half since I've done this. I've shot fish at no land, but as far as under the lights, dark, it's been a year and a half.
My favorite thing about bow fishing probably is just the experience and the thrill and being able to go out a bunch and just shoot fish, have fun.
There we go. Nice. Nice job.
Really close.
Come on, Lily, stand. Good girl. Look at this fish right there, fish right there. Getting some action now.
Was that me? I think that's me. That was me.
Oh, we got one right here.
Got him.
Nice job.
What you do so you can get the fish off, you turn this and you loosen the tip so you can move that like that and the fish will slide right off.
And that is how it's done. Oh, she got him too.
Go, Rachel, go!
Nice shot. Put that thing right in a good spot. 4 women rolling down the Ohio River at midnight with bow and arrows in their hands.
Whoa!
These fish are smart enough to come around these women. Nice job.
Rachel's on.
Bam! Nice job, Rachel. If you like to shoot archery and you want to start shooting something beyond paper, this is the thing to do because you're going to get tons of opportunities to shoot.
Well, and something too, other than the initial investment in a boat, it's like going to the Newport Aquarium.
Yeah.
I mean, you
yeah.
don't know what you're going to see.
What do you know? Got one. As you see me shooting tonight, it looks like I'm not wearing a life jacket. I actually have got this fanny pack. Just pull this thing here and inflate this. I shoot this so that I'm free and don't have to worry about bowstrings, but man, you're on the river, keep a life jacket on. It's really, really important that you wear a life jacket. Well, we got up there, a beaver. Look at the wildlife we're seeing down here.
Whoa!
Shoot him, shoot him, shoot him!
What in the... Whoa!
That was pretty crazy.
Oh, you stupid thing!
I'm throwing my bow at him. If I had $1 for everything I thought was a fish, I'd be a millionaire by now.
Oh, how'd I miss that fish?
Oh, there you go, Lil. Oh my gosh.
That one was pretty fun. It's just pretty cool when you take a shot like that. Somebody's getting ready to get a shot. I got that fishy feeling. Right here.
Same here.
You were just in front of me.
Where you go to school, Mercy?
Mercer. Gonna be a sophomore.
You're gonna be a sophomore? And I heard that you used to play volleyball.
Yeah, I played volleyball since 3rd grade and club ball since 4th grade.
She was a volleyball player, got hurt, and wanted to pick up a sport, and archery was available for her through the NAS program at Mercy.
But this is your first time actually bow fishing or doing any type of hunting?
Yeah, any type of hunting.
These fish are basically playing dodgeball.
It's a good try. You know one of the reasons I know it's your first time?
Why?
You got a white shirt on. You're gonna get slimed up and dirty tonight.
I didn't get anything from Rachel to say dark.
So a year of getting really good with the bow. I mean, she shot as high as 290.
Yes, she's got excellent.
Ooh, that was pretty close. She's a really good shot, but it's hard to judge when those fish are deep exactly how to aim. So we struggled a little bit.
It's a struggle, and I told her, like, Lily, I'm telling you, the first time I went, I probably missed like 60 fish. It's just, it's part of
the
it.
Game.
It's part of it. It's no different than going out and chasing your first deer or anything else.
I think I hit like literally like right in front of the thing.
We had the Lily tent.
No,
You got the next.
Shoot that fish, Lily. Down, down, down. Down, down. Good girl.
Got it.
She's on. She's barely on, though.
I think it just
barely
come
on.
off.
Do you need me to...
Leah, oh!
Oh.
Oh, man, that was pretty cool.
All right, did you see where you hit that fish?
No.
You were that far from the top.
Okay.
You were almost over top of it.
So now lower?
Lower.
Hey, you hit it.
Yes, ma'am.
So the approach that we decided to take was to shut all the lights off, which we had ran all night running the lights. We got a bunch of fish. Decided to turn all the lights off and get at these parked barges and be as quiet as we possibly can, get down, literally come to full draw in the dark, spotlight on, bam. Very first one we go to, we turn on, there are two 50-pound fish sitting there.
Yep.
And lo and behold, Lily, who's never shot a fish in her life.
Right there, shoot, shoot, shoot. You're on, Lily, you're on. You're on, don't fight, don't fight, Lily, don't fight it.
Oh my gosh.
She hits a grand slam.
Puts an arrow in a 50-pound fish.
I thought I didn't get it.
Lily, you gotta be stoked.
We gotta get air in this fish, or he's gonna pull off.
As soon as you see that fish sticking. There we go, we got two in him. We got two in him now.
We chased it around the boat up and down the river.
Yeah, it was kind of a goat rope for a minute, but it all worked out.
Look at that largemouth.
Holy crap.
She shot.
That thing is huge.
That's a big fish.
I know what you mean by big head now.
What we've got here is your first ever fish with a bow and arrow, is that right?
Yeah.
Get closer.
And I believe you got a keeper. Well, this here is a big head carp. Obviously, we don't want these in any of our waters here in Kentucky, but you've helped us take one of them out, and wow, is that a big one.
Yeah.
Was that exciting or what?
Yeah, I didn't think I got it at first.
Everybody's got a river or stream close by.
Absolutely.
It's something that, kids need to get out and do. It's a lot of fun, it's safe. It's a good time.
It is fun.
Put smiles on our face.
Lily thinks it's really fun now.
That is super, super exciting. I got a feeling you'll be back out here doing this again.
Yeah, that's really fun.
For all your friends that have shot a bow and have thought, shooting paper is a lot of fun.
Shooting fish is fun too.
There's more opportunities.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess 48 pounds.
What's it say?
48 and a half.
Oh. She was just telling me a minute ago, I didn't think I was ever gonna hit one. She's like, but I did. My adrenaline spiked and now I'm ready for bed. She's tired now, so that's good.
That's great. You might have to strap that to the top of Rachel's bug. Her Volkswagen bug with that big fish going down. Now let's see who else is out there having fun as we check out this week's ones that didn't get away. Here we have Ben Doyle, who's been out fishing the South Fork of the Licking River and fishing with his papaw using curly-tail grubs. Nice job. Here we have Wyatt Moree, who's fishing one of the prettiest lakes in the state, Laurel River Lake, with a nice panfish here, fishing with his papaw. Nice job. Check out this pretty smallmouth caught by Owen Doyle on the South Fork of the Licking River while fishing with his dad. Nice job, buddy. Here we have Emmett Moree, who got out and took advantage of the Finns Lake in Campbell County while fishing with his papaw. Nice job. These two pictures here of Nicholas Cage of Georgetown. He caught these two blue cats, one 49 pounds and one 23 pounds in the Tennessee River. Nice fish. These two bucks here were taken by Steve and Camille Howard of Trimble County, taken on the opening day of modern gun season. Nice job. Here's a really nice deer here by Hunter Smiley. He was hunting with his papaw Smiley during the youth deer season when he took this nice 8-point buck. Nice job. Here's 6-year-old Weston Recker with his very first deer ever, taken in Mercer County, Kentucky during the youth season in 2016. Nice job. Here we have another really nice youth weekend deer taken by Matthew Jackman, a nice buck from Owen County. Congratulations. It won't be long now before the deer become more active and start chasing. And as the water cools, the fishing will get better too. And remember, hunting and fishing on private property is a privilege. Always ask permission and thank the landowner. Till next week, I'm your host, Chad Miles, and I hope to see you in the woods or on the water.
More Kentucky Afield is available at your fingertips. Whether by smartphone or desktop, you'll find extra tips, photos, even behind-the-scenes video on our social media pages. Join the conversation and stay in the woods or on the water longer when you follow us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram. Simply search Kentucky Afield on your favorite app. Deer processing from the field to the freezer continues to be a runaway favorite for hunters everywhere. From ribs to roast, Sim Harp makes it look easy. Ordering information can be found at fw.ky.gov under the Kentucky Afield tab.